Welcome to the APTA Fight the Cut Virtual Rally. Hi, I'm Justin Elliott, Vice President of Government Affairs at the American Physical Therapy Association. You know, the COVID pandemic may be keeping us apart, but today we are coming together to raise our voices and make some noise and to fight the cut. Thank you to all the physical therapists, assistants, students, patients, colleagues, and family members who have joined in today's rally by going to apta.org/fight the cut and who have sent letters and emails to their members of Congress. Also, thanks to everyone who's been on social media tweeting about this issue as well. Make sure to use the hashtag #FightTheCut. You know, these devastating cuts are set to go into effect on January 1st. For physical therapists, we're looking at a 9% cut. But it's not just physical therapists who are slated for cuts. 35 other healthcare providers are scheduled to get deep cuts as well. Making cuts during a global pandemic is reckless and irresponsible. Many patients recovering from COVID will need physical therapy services. The impact that these cuts will have on patient access, particularly in rural and underserved areas, will be devastating. You know, this isn't the first time the PT profession has faced a challenge like this. But when faced with a challenge, we do what we do best. We don't shy away. We stand up, we make some noise, and we fight. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And thanks to our members and our patients and our member advocates, we're making our voice heard today on Capitol Hill. And I want to introduce one of our member advocates coming to us and who's joining us now from Omaha, Nebraska, Dr. Brent Todd, who is a federal affairs liaison for the Nebraska chapter. Dr. Todd, how's it going? Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you very much, Justin. And good evening to my fellow colleagues and advocates. As Justin mentioned, my name is Brent Todd. I'm reaching out to you from Omaha, Nebraska, which is in Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District. This is where I live, I work, and where I received my physical therapy training at Creighton University. I work in the outpatient setting where our Medicare beneficiaries are a significant portion of our caseload. And I know this is true for many of you watching. I've served as our state's federal affairs liaison now for the past 8 years or so.
Well, it seems that we may have lost our connection with Dr. Todd, but as we wait for his connection to come back, just again, you know, thanks to everyone who has been contacting their members of Congress today, but the fight doesn't end today. We're going to need folks to keep the pressure on tomorrow, next week, the months ahead until this issue is fixed. Our concern is not just only with the impact that this is going to have on Medicare beneficiaries, but the ripple effect that this is going to have with private insurance, as well as our veterans and armed services families. You know, TRICARE sets their rates and ties that to Medicare Fee Schedule. And so this impact that it's going to have, not just with physical therapy, but to the 35 other healthcare providers cannot be understated. We need Congress to act. These cuts are set to go, again, into effect on January 1st. CMS seems pretty intent on making these cuts be implemented. And that's why we need Congress to intervene and prevent these cuts from happening. So again, if you haven't had a chance, please do so. Go to apta.org/fight-the-cut. And there are two options. If you're an APTA member, you can click on the link that takes you to the APTA Legislative Action Center. But if you're a patient or a non-member or a family member, there's also the link that you can click on that will take you to the Patient Access Center. So you can send an email to your members of Congress. Again, so keep it up. We've got, we're fighting to get to our goal. And again, share this link and share this information with your members, with your colleagues, your family, and your friends. But thanks to you. Thanks for all the work that you all are doing. You know, during the last several months of the COVID pandemic, it has been stressful on our profession, on our families, and you all have been on the front lines throughout it all. And now you're on the front lines of this fight. So thanks to you. Thank you for your advocacy. And thank you for being a member of APTA.